Alright guys, welcome back to another Patreon request, and this is a non-comic lineup requested by my good friend Jason Voorhees 2011. This was one of the 3 requests he sent me, and yeah. So, inspired by a recent streaming show episode that just came on not too long ago, that I recently just did a review of as of today, as of this recording. He asked me to do a non-comic lineup for a superhero team that could be showing up in the MCU soon, and that is the Legion of Monsters. So the Legion of Monsters is basically what it is. It's basically all of Marvel's monsters. Originally, it was Ghost Rider, Man-Thing, Werewolf by Night, and Morbius. And then the team kind of brought in the Living Mummy and Dracula's daughter, and sometimes it has Elsa Bloodstone on it. But yeah, that's kind of it. So, if you're new here, if you don't know what non-comic lineup is basically where I take a comic book team from Marvel or DC or even like independent. I'm kind of thinking of doing more independent teams. Anyway, so this team, it's always characters outside of comics. So, it's characters from cartoons, animes, video games, books, movies, stuff like that. So, yeah, let's get started with this team of this version of the Legion of Monsters. And as always, if you'd like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon, and hit the 4th tier where you guys can check out exclusive content and send me requests for Patreon videos here on YouTube. Anyway, so, let's get started with, now there isn't really a leader of this team. It's more like a bunch of monsters put together, and they're all just kind of stuck together. Kind of like how the Legion of Monsters started out. So yeah, let's get started. Our first member of this team is Angel Dust from Hazbin Hotel. Angel Dust was kind of a fun one because I was thinking Alistair, but Alistair is just too dangerous to be left around with anyone, so I kind of thought it'd be more interesting to have Angel Dust here because I think it'd be just kind of fun to have him, cracking jokes and also like don't forget, Angel Dust is actually pretty smart. He's also very vicious in a fight. Carrying having multiple hands to use for multiple weapons. He is a walking. He's basically a walking weapon as it is. So Angel Dust could definitely be a vital asset to this team. I definitely could see Angel Dust being just a nightmare to any opponent they're running into. Also, I'd love to see him, try to hit on everyone here. Anyway, so our next character is the Gill Man. So from Universal Monsters. I thought it'd be kind of fun to have a Universal Monster here, but the thing is a lot of the Universal Monsters are technically part of the Marvel Universe. Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, he's part of the Legion of Monsters. So yeah. But the Gill Man I thought would be kind of fun because, yeah, the Gill Man is even though he's considered a villain in his movie, he's more of like a dude who just got his shit broken into and he was trying to, meet an interesting woman and then got shot, drugged, set on fire, all of this. He's just a guy trying to live at home and someone broke into his house. So I think it'd be kind of fun to have the Gill Man here because he's probably the most monstrous out of all of them because he's not, while he does have an intellect, he's not exactly, capable of speech or whatever, but I do think he would be able to understand a lot of what the others are saying and able to communicate with them in some capacity. So I think that'd be a lot of fun to have. So yeah, the Gill Man. Anyway. Moving on to Alucard from Hellsing. Alucard was kind of a fun one to pick because while he is technically Dracula, he's still his own thing in his own way. I know it's kind of confusing. But Alucard, if there was to be a leader of this team, I think Alucard would be kind of yeah, I'm kind of the leader of this team. If you don't like it, try me. Just try to take leadership away from me. So that would be the thing. Alucard would also be the most powerful member of this team. He would be the one who would definitely be kind of directing all the other monsters under fear of, if you don't do what I say, I'm going to kill you. Because, yeah, whatever's going on, we're just going to have to deal with it, and you're going to have to follow my orders. So I think that's where Alucard is kind of the closest you would get to a leader on this team. Moving up to our fourth member of this team is Nezuko from Demon Slayer. Nezuko would be kind of fun because she would be kind of like the most innocent of them, and I think it would be kind of fun to see like Angel Dust. I could definitely see like Angel Dust be like a big brother to her, like, you're so cute, kid, I'm gonna keep you safe. And then Nezuko goes full demon and just starts wrecking shit left and right. That would be the most fun, like, to see her just go completely berserker rage on someone. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And then just do, like, wanting head pats from people, from the others. So, following that is Henchiko, which is from Darkstalkers. Henchiko is a Zhongxi, a Chinese vampire. Henchiko would be a lot of fun because I think she would be, like, the one carrying the most weapons. Of course, she has a shit ton of them underneath her robes. She could be carrying, like, knives, guns, arrows, bombs, all of that. And I think it would be a lot of fun to see her, like, interact with Alucard because she is a different vampire from him. And Alucard's never really encountered other vampires before, like, other species of vampires before. She is, like I said, she's a Zhongxi. So Henchiko would be kind of enamored by Alucard, and he'd be like, you're kind of curious, but whatever, I don't care. But I think she would be a fun member of this team. So, next up, we have Dr. Stein from Soul Eater. Dr. Stein would be a lot of fun, because he'd be kind of like a strongman of the team, and also, like, the brains of the outfit. I think I could definitely see him as, like, the brains of this team, where he's just kind of, like, trying to think of a way to, like, escape or fight whatever opponent they're combating, but also have his same kind of catty behavior. I would love nothing more than to have some back and forth between Stein and Angel Dust, on the grounds of, I know this would be Angel Dust hitting on him, and he'd being so apathetic, he'd be like, fucking go away, please, leave me alone, I'm depressed. So that's how I kind of see Stein, where he's also the brain, the muscle, and definitely the guy who would, you know, probably be the most catty out of all of them. So now we move on to our seventh member of the team. And this one's a little interesting because he is a monster, but he's a monster not in the traditional sense, and that is Alex Mercer from Prototype. Alex Mercer, if you've ever played Prototype, I fucking love that game. Second game, but Alex Mercer is a monster in every sense of the word. He was created by a virus that gave him powers similar to the, like, super strength, claws, hammer fists, wings, all kinds of crazy shit. He can also shapeshift by consuming someone. It was actually, from what I understand, it was supposed to be a Venom game before they couldn't get the rights, so they're like, fuck it, let's just make our own character. So Alex Mercer would probably be the second most powerful member of the team, and also the one who would probably be the most distrustful. If you've played the game, then you know what I'm talking about in terms of that. But I think he would be a vital ally in terms of whatever they're facing. This team of monsters is facing. And finally, another video game character to round out the 8 characters is none other than Sir Daniel of Montesquieu from Medieval. Yeah, Sir Daniel would just be total fun. Like, he would just be the fun character, but also remember, he's also a really good swordsman, and he's also undead. So I think it'd be a lot of fun to be like, and everyone's like, what the fuck is he talking about? What is he going on about? Like, I think it would just be a lot of fun to see him, like, trying to ramble to the other characters, and they're just like, what are you trying to say? Because he doesn't have a bottom jaw. If you've never played Medieval, yeah. But I think he would be definitely another vital member because he is a great swordsman. He also knows some magic, and he does have some above human strength. So I think he would be another cool character. And yeah, so there you go, guys. That is pretty much the team. That's my non-comic lineup of the Legion of Monsters. So you guys tell me in the comments below, who would you have in your non-comic lineup of the Legion of Monsters? Just comment below, let me know. Once again, I'd like to thank Jason Voorhees 2011 for sending me this Patreon request. And as always, if you would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below. Head on over to my Patreon and hit the 4th tier, where once you do, you can send me a request. and I will get to it. I'm kind of backlogged on Patreon's requests, but I do get to everyone at some point or another. Anyway, so once again, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.